Hey guys, so today I'm doing a review and it's on the 10 color palette by BH Cosmetics, the concealer palette. I have talked about this over and over again in all my videos, and I wanted to do a review after I have used this product for, I'd say I've had this for a good 2 months. So I've used it when it's super, because it's officially fall, but it's still really hot outside. But I used it during the summer when it was super hot. I've used it without primer, I've used it with primer. I experimented with this thing a lot. So first I want to say where you can get this product. You can get this at bhcosmetics.com, and currently it is $11.02. I don't know why it's 2 cents, but that's the price that it is right now. When I got it, I think it was 13 something. So their prices, I guess, just change whenever they feel like it. I'm not really sure, but I definitely say that I love BH Cosmetics. They have amazing products for really cheap prices, like really good prices. Customer service is great. Let me just, okay, hold up, back it up. Let me just say, this is not a sponsored video at all. BH Cosmetics did not tell me to do this review. This is all my opinion. I purchased this palette with my own money. This is not sponsored, not sponsored, not sponsored, so I don't want to hear any like, oh, she's only saying that because BH Cosmetics told her to. No, I did this with my own money, so not a sponsored video. Let's get that out right now. Okay, back to what I was saying. So, there is 10 colors in this concealer palette, as you can see. So, we have, I'm trying to see which one's lighter. I think this one's lighter. Okay, so this is the lightest color in the palette right here, which is pretty fair. And then you have a very deep skin tone color right here. So as you can see, the ones on top have more like pink undertones in them. Well, okay, at least I can say that about these three. This is a salmon color, which is really good for dark circles. If you have very like, because we all have dark circles, ladies. I mean, like, there's nothing wrong with it. I'm trying to save a word that's not rude. If you have like very dark circles, the salmon color is perfect for that. And then these two like deep brown shades, they have a little bit of a red, like rich undertone to them. And then this deep brown color right here is just as it is. It's a really deep brown color. This one's a brown, but it's not as deep as this one. As you can see, like, the color difference is definitely like pretty noticeable. And then on this side of the palette, you have your really light shades. These two are the lightest colors for sure. This one, then you start getting into, some tan colors. This one's pretty light, and then it gets tan, and then it gets pretty tan. So, I'll say with the colors that I use. I personally use this one in the middle. I use it for blemishes, pimples, discoloration on my skin. This color personally works the best. You can see I used it pretty much. It's all kind of looking nasty. And then for under eyes, I'm kind of getting into the whole Kim K Bright thing, but I'm not doing it like super overdone. So I like using this color, which is not too far from the color I use, and I put that one underneath my eyes to make it brighter. And then I take this shade and I put it right in the center, like where my under eye is, like right in the center. I just put that right there, so it's like a really nice pop and brightness to my face, and it's gorgeous. I love how it just makes my face look so bright, and it's just, I can tell my lighting's changing because it's getting darker outside. Sorry guys. Okay, so back to the palette. Yeah, so those are the colors that I use. What I've used on other people, I've used this palette on my mom, and she has dark circles, so we tried this on its own and it did not look well. So I mixed this color with the skin tone color, and it covered it perfectly. You couldn't even tell she had dark circles. It was just, it blends beautifully. It was perfect. Let's see, that's pretty much all I can say about the colors. Yeah, that's pretty much what's going on with the colors. I don't know if I did swatches, if you guys would be able to tell. Like, let's see, this is how pink the pink is. It's, see, you can't see that. Ooh, okay. I did it on the inside of my arm. Oh no, can you see that? Hold up guys, we're having some technical difficulties. Okay, so, oh, this is horrible. Okay, so there's the pink color, and it's like I said, it's pretty pink. Like, yeah. So that stunning color is pretty salmon-y, I guess you could say. I look like I was painting on myself or something. Yeah, so there's just a little quick swatch. I don't know if swatches will show up just because these are like pretty skin tone colors. Obviously you can tell how deep these will show up true to pan. I will tell you that. So yeah, that's the palette. It's pretty thin, you know, just says what it says on the front. Yeah, so that's pretty much palette, what it contains. Now how I use it, a little bit background like that. Cons, I will say, if you do have under eye wrinkles, it will settle in if you put too much. You have to be if you have under eyes like wrinkles, you have to be very careful about the amount you put on, because it will settle in those wrinkles and it just does not look good at all. I hope I don't get this on my white shirt. Woo! Okay, anyways, you have to be careful, because I have like little creases in my under eye, and I realized if I put too much in it, it looked kind of cakey. It like settled in and it does not look good. So that's the thing, if you have under eye circles, be very, very careful. This stuff blends really well. That's a pro to it. It blends very, very well. So if you take your time and blend it into your skin, it's going to look phenomenal. I personally use it with my fingers because it gets the product warm enough and then it gets it really in my skin, and it looks nice. I've used it with a little concealer, you know, brush. I don't know, it works, but I personally just like using my fingers to do it. It works way better. Make sure your hands are clean. If you're going to use your fingers though, like, I mean, that's pretty obvious, but just throwing it out there, if you're going to do it, make sure you have clean hands. You don't want to bring any more bacteria to your face or anything. What else can I say about this palette? I love this palette. It's amazing. Okay, I just thought of something. Okay, wearing it without this is concealer marker. Wearing it without a primer, I realized that if I was wearing it without a primer and I, like, you know, gone throughout the whole day, it kind of disappeared and then my blemishes kind of started to poke through a little bit. So wearing it with a primer definitely helps the longevity of the concealer, I guess you could say. It will definitely stay on your skin a lot longer and look better when you wear it with a oh my god, I keep saying concealer. When you wear it with a primer, my bad. When you wear it with a primer, it definitely, you can tell a difference and it works way better versus not wearing it with a primer. When everyday foundation wise, I will do just concealer and a powder, and it just looks natural. But when you pair it with a foundation, I use the CoverGirl oil control foundation, their clean brand. I'm in the color 560. Ooh, I don't even know for sure. I think it's Classic Tan is the name. I'm not sure the number, but I use that foundation, and when I use that foundation with this concealer, I will say that it works. Trying to see how much time I have left on my camera. I think I'm good. Okay. I will say it works pretty well. You do have to blend because it can be cakey. You definitely with this concealer you have to be careful because you will look cakey if you do put too much. So you just have to be careful. Blend is like key. You have to blend. Sorry about the noise. My air conditioner just turned on, but you have to blend or else it will look cakey. So, those are all my thoughts on this concealer palette. Bottom line, I love it. I think it's definitely worth it. You get so many colors. You can mix shades. You know, this is something that you can use year-round. You don't have to, you know, switch up your concealer based on the season because there's so many with, you know, your skin tone changing. You can mix it together and find a shade that's going to fit your skin and look phenomenal. So I definitely would recommend this. Go check out BH Cosmetics because they have tons of, they have foundations, they have powder, they have this, they have a contour and blush kit that I really want to get. They have eyeshadow palettes, they have brushes. Just go check out their website. They have great stuff for good prices. Shipping is always good. Like, this was packaged because I got it during the summertime, so I was really worried that it was gonna melt, but the packaging, like, they packaged it really well, and luckily my mail lady didn't leave it out in the sun. She like put it in the shade. So yeah, packaging was perfect. So I gave this product 2 thumbs up for sure. Go check it out. If you guys have any questions, like any further questions that I didn't explain, feel free to comment down below. I can answer anything. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So Like this video, comment, please subscribe because it would make my heart very, very happy. And I will see you guys next time. Mwah! Bye, loves.